Hello everyone, welcome to my channel Cat by Nagendra. So in this tutorial we are going to see this rib option. So what is meant by this rib means, so by using this rib option with a reference to a single open profile, we are able to add material with thickness. For example, in the front plane we are having this shape. Just let me create this shape like this. Same shape I need one more with some distance, so directly we can go for offset. For this, let me make it here reverse direction. To make it a closed profile, just I'll create one line here. Then one more line I want from here to here. Exit sketch, isometric. I'll make this extrude boss by using mid plane on both directions with equal thickness like this. For example, we want to add material with some thickness with one inclined shape. Either we want to add material on this face, or we need exactly at here center, or either we need to add material at end. Now I need to add material with one inclined line exactly at center. So in such condition we can select here front plane. Why? Because we need to add material exactly at center. We'll go here for sketch, make it normal. Just I want to add material with this inclined line. So if you want to make, or if you want to add material by using this extruded boss, this profile should be a closed profile. So instead of creating that closed profile, just we'll create this open curve. And if I go here with rib option, directly by using this single open curve, we are able to add material with given thickness. Then center profile we have drawn here, and whatever the thickness we are giving here, that thickness is equally distributing on both sides. Like if I say 20 here, 10 mm will be added this side, or 10 mm added will be this side. So if you want only one direction, we can use here this first side, 20 mm thickness will be added on left side only, or both directions, or only right side. So like that we are able to manage here thickness. Then material should be added downside or upside. We are able to specify direction here. So we need to add material downside. Why? Because we are having proper support on bottom side only. If we make it reverse, top side support should be there, then only we can add material here. Then here for draft angle also we can apply with how much inclination we want. I don't want any draft angle here. Just if I say okay, properly this material will be added with a given thickness exactly from where we have created sketch by using this rib option. Then next we can see here draft. So this draft option we are seeing from this boss extrude or extruded cut or reverse swept boss, swept cut. Everywhere we have seen this draft. So just if I go for edit feature, we'll be having here draft. Similar to that, manually we can use here draft option to make it taper faces. For example, on the top plane, let me create one rectangle. If I make this extruded boss by using mid plane, just I'll make like this. Like this. Here also directly we are able to specify draft angle. How much inclination we want, we are able to get like this here. So instead of this, directly we can specify manually by using draft. So by using neutral plane, how much inclination we want draft angle we are able to specify here. Then faces to draft. If we go with extruded boss draft angle, the draft angle will be applied for all four faces. But I want draft angle only for single face. So there we can't manipulate in extruded boss. So only manually we will apply this draft angle. Now I need to apply draft angle only for this face. Neutral plane, with reference to which plane you need change of material. So if you want change of material like downside with reference to this plane, just I'll select here, and if I go for OK, as you can see, with reference to that plane, this extra material will be added on opposite side. Same like that. For example, neutral plane, if I make it here reverse, and if I say OK, that material with inclination it will come inside. So like that we can apply this neutral plane. Then parting lines is nothing but, instead of selecting here neutral plane, we need to select here parting lines, means these lines we need to select here like this. With reference to that, same similar to that only, it will be applied like this. So we need to select here all faces. So with reference to this parting lines, whatever the faces we are having connection with these edges, all it will be applied by using this star like parting line. So like that we can use this draft angle. Then next we are having here shell. So what is meant by this shell means, we are able to remove material with equal thickness in all directions at a time from a block. For example, this block we are having, I need to remove material from this face and this face by leaving 10 mm thickness in all directions at a time. So just we can go for shell. I need some 10 mm thickness. I need to remove material for this face and this face. If I go for show preview, you can see by leaving 10 mm thickness downside, again here also and here also and here also, entire material will be removed like this. Then if I make it shell outwards, that extra 10 mm material will be added outside, remaining all material will be removed like this. So according to our requirement, we can use this shell option. Just you can think that why it is needed of shell option, directly we can create one rectangular block and we can remove material. That is possible when you are having a simple rectangular block or simple circular block. If we are having different shape with surface like this with the different shapes, so there we can't get but the same shape with equal distance. So in such conditions, just by applying this shell, we are able to remove material by using equal thickness in all directions. I hope you have got my point about this shell option. Then extra you want, for example, we need here 10, here also all 10, but downside we need 20. So in such condition, we can use here multi thickness. I need for this face, I need extra 10 mm or else I need extra 20 mm like this. As you can see the change here, if I give more, more will be added. So all it will be taken 10 mm, but this multi thickness settings will be taken extra dimension what we have specified here. Then next we'll see here this wrap option. So what is meant by this wrap means, before we have seen how to add or how to remove material with different shapes like rectangle, circle or different polygon shapes. But now we will see if you want to add or if you want to remove material from any space with text, there we can use wrap option. For example, on this face I will go for sketch, make it normal. Already in Sketcher we know this text option. By using text we are able to specify or we are able to enter the text here. Let's say for example I'll type here cat by Nagendra like this. Then if you want to increase or if you want to change font style for this text, you are able to manipulate here. Use document font option is turned on. I'll turn off that. We'll go for font. Now different style you can give, bold, italic, whatever we want we can change. Let me increase size here like this and we are able to adjust. So if we are having proper curvature, we can use this curve option also. I don't want any support here, I need only straight. Just I'll say okay. Exit sketch. Now with this text, just I'll select this text. I'll go here with wrap option. Here you are able to create three options here. First option is emboss. Emboss is nothing but you are able to add material with this text from this face. Next we are having here deboss. We are able to remove material with the text from this face. Then scribe means no addition of material or no removal of material. Properly text will be created on face. Now just I'll go here with emboss. Then from which face we want to add material, from this face we want to add material. How much thickness we want, let me give some 2 mm thickness. We need this side direction, just I'll say okay. Now as you can see with that text we are able to add that material like this properly. Just again I'll go back to edit feature. I'll use here deboss. same 2 mm thickness I'll give. So material should be removed in reverse direction. I'll say OK. As you can see, the 2 mm thickness, depth of this text will be material removed like this. That is deboss. Then scribe will be there. No addition of material, no removal of material. Properly the text will be created on the surface. As you can see, there is no addition of material or no removal of material like this. So like this we can use this wrap option to add or remove material or to make it with text from the surface. So again, if we are having any cylindrical profiles, we can use this wrap method, this one. Or if we are having any curvature shapes, spline profiles, we can use this method. So properly we can add or remove material with text from any surfaces or faces by using wrap. I hope you have understood about this. Then next I'll go here with intersect. So what is meant by this intersect means, let's say for example, one solid body we are having. Then just let me go for one more sketch. On the front plane, I'll create one cylinder here. Exit sketch. Isometric. I'll make this extrude boss by using mid plane on both directions like this. Here you can observe one option, merge result. So if merge result is turned on, automatically the cylindrical block is attaching to this block. But what I want means, I don't want to attach the cylinder to this. Means there should be no connection between these two features. So in such condition, just we can turn off merge result. And if I say OK, you can see this is separate feature, this is separate feature. Now, what is meant by this intersect means, whatever the material we are having inside, which is having connection between this block to this block inside, that shape material I want, this outer boundary I don't want. In such condition we can use intersect between this to this. Just I'll go here with intersect. We are able to select regions. So for example, this is a region 1, that outer boundary. If you want, we can click that, or if you don't want, just you can make tick mark. Region 2 I don't want, I need only the center part. Then region 3 I need it, so I'll turn off that. Region 4, if I say OK, only that block will be remained here. Like this we can use intersect. Or else one more example I'll take. For example, if you are able to see from front view, we are having one shape here. Just let me create one shape like this. Just I'll create this shape. Then I'll make this extruded boss. In only one direction only I'll make like this. If you see from front, we need this. Then if you are seeing from side, we are having some different shape. Let's create some other shape here like this. This one also we'll make here extruded boss in reverse direction up to this dimension like this. Now both features we have created. For example, this second boss extrude, we don't have any connection between this. Just I'll say OK. I'll go for intersect. We need to make intersect between this block to this block. Intersect. Here we are able to manage this reason you want or you don't want. For example, I don't want that. Then second reason we want or we don't want. So we don't want that. Third reason we want or we don't want. For example, I don't want this. Then fourth reason. If I say OK, now you can see from side you can get this shape. From front you can see this shape. Like no need of one more pocket. Directly by using intersect, we can get intersected part between the two attaching features. I hope you have understood about this intersect. Then mirror already we have seen here. Then reference elements already we know about plane. Then about axis we are able to see in future tutorials where we require this. Coordinate system we know, and point also we can create. So we are able to create one reference 3D point by using arc center or center of face, or by using intersection or projection, different types of options. For example, if you want arc center, if you are having one circular arc, if you select that arc, one exactly that center it will be created. Let's create one circular profile here. Let me show you briefly. For example, the cylinder is there. We need one point exactly center of this. There we can use point arc center for this arc. If I say OK, one 3D point will be created exactly center of that curvature. Then center of face. If I select this face, one point will be created exactly center of that particular face. So like that, in different uses, we can use this different type of options. So I hope you have understood about this. Thanks for watching. Keep supporting.